In this video, I am going to speak on a very sacred and costly tree, sandalwood or safe chandan. Generally, it is known as a white sandalwood or safe chandan and Srigandha. This plant has a great importance in the Indian mythology, scripture, and folklore. Chandan or Safed Chandan is a small tropical tree and source of the sandalwood powder, wood, and oil. It is native to southern India and Southeast Asia. It is considered sacred in some religions, especially Hinduism and some cultures, for its fragrant qualities. Wood. However, due to overexploitation of the tree for its essential oil, the wild population is vulnerable to extinction in its natural habitat. Indian sandalwood still commands high prices for its excellent for its essential oil, owing to its high alpha santalol content. The cost of sandalwood ranges from 25,000 to 30,000 um, per kg, and the Santalum album is botanically it belongs to the family Santalaceae, and it is an evergreen tree, small tree, 4 to 9 meters, in 13 to 30 feet in 13 to 30 feet high tree, and leaves opposite, thin, ovate, and lanceolate, glabrous, and hardwood is pale green to white, and fruits in this tree produce after the 3 years. Santalum album has been known for 4,000 years by its Sanskrit name chandan, and the first extraction of its essential oil occurred in India in Mysore in 1917. Sandalwood oil consists of 80% alpha santalol and beta santalol. The alpha santalol contains the terpene synthesis genes are present in Santalum album, and Santalum album is indigenous to the tropical belt of the peninsular India, eastern belt of the eastern Indonesia, and northern Australia. However, there is still debate as whether Santalum album is native to the Australia and India, or was introduced by the fishermen or traders or birds from the Southeast Asia centuries ago. Sandalwood is now cultivated in India, but in Australian sandalwood, only 20 to 40% is the santalol content is present. So Indian sandalwood is very costly and have a great value in respect to other, especially Australian sandalwood. Sandalwood is now cultivated in India, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines, and northern Australia. Naturally, Santalum album occurs from the coastal dry forest up to 700 meter elevation, and it is normally grows on the sandy and well drained stony red soil, but can be cultivated in wide range of the soil types, but wide range of soil types can be cultivated in wide range of soil types, especially in dry zones. Santalum album is it is threatened by overexploitation and degradation to habitat through altered land use practices, fire and land clearing are important factors for its dwindling population in the wild. And Santalum album is recognized as a vulnerable species by IUCN recently. Medicinally, sandalwood is used for treating common cold, cough, fever, bronchitis, and sore of the mouth and throat, and urinary tract infections, liver and gall bladder problems, headache, and cardiovascular diseases with medicinal use. In addition, it is used for puja purposes, especially Lord Seva worship. White chandan is used mostly, and it is also used as a face pack, chandan powder, sape chandan powder, and other many packs of the beauty purposes. The use of Santalum album is noted in the literature for over 2,000 years, and it has used as wood and oil in oil, especially in religious practices. The cultivation of seeing the factors of its threats and overexploitation, the efforts now being for its cultivation in India. भारतीय चंदन का जो है संसार में सर्वोच्च स्थान है, और यह भारत में चंदन जो है एक पवित्र लकड़ी मानी जाती है। इसका आर्थिक महत्व भी है। यह पेड़ मुख्यतः कर्नाटक के जंगलों में मिलता है तथा भारत के अन्य भागों में भी कहीं कहीं पाया जाता है, लेकिन अधिकतर ज़्यादातर ये प्लांटेड रहता है। खासकर ये जैसे आगरा और आप दिल्ली शहरों के आसपास गर्म जलवायु के स्थानों में यह लगाया जाता है। भारत के 600 से 900 मीटर तक कुछ ऊंचे जो स्थल हैं और मलय द्वीप इसके जो मूल स्थान हैं, यहाँ पे मिलता है प्राकृतिक अवस्था में। सफ़ेद चंदन की 1 किलो की लकड़ी लगभग 25 से 30 हज़ार रुपया पर किलो बिकती है, जबकि एक पेड़ ही आपको जो है 6 से 7 लाख तक की आमदनी